Okay, so welcome to Mathstoria and let's have this topic. So the addition and subtraction of radicals. So take note that we can only add and subtract radicals if the same radicands. So if we have a square root of x plus b square root of x, since the same square root of x, so therefore we can add these numbers outside. So we have a plus b, then just copy this square root of x. Then for subtraction, so a square root of x minus b square root of x. So since the same square root of x, so we can subtract these numbers outside. So we have a minus b, then copy this square root of x. So this is how to add and subtract radicals. So we have this given. So since we have the same square root of 3, so therefore we can subtract these numbers outside. So we have 7, then minus 1. So 7 minus 1, that's 6. Then copy this square root of 3. Then for this given, so since the same square root of 2, so we can add these numbers outside. So we have this negative 5 plus 2. So negative 5 plus 2, this one is negative 3. Then copy this square root of 2. Then for this given, so since the same fifth root of 5, so we can add and subtract these numbers outside. So we have 5 minus 10. So 5 minus 10, this one is negative 5. And negative 5 plus 12. So negative 5 plus 12. This one is positive 7. Then copy this fifth root of 5. Then for this given, so we need to combine the terms with the same radical. So we have this square root of 5 and square root of 5. So we can combine these numbers outside. So 9 plus 4, this one is 13. Then copy square root of 5. Then the other one, so we have this square root of 3 and square root of 3. So we can combine these two numbers. So negative 4 minus 2. So negative 4 minus 2. This one is negative 6. Then copy this square root of 3. Then for this given, so first we need to simplify the radical. So for this square root of 12, so we need to find the factors that one number is a perfect square. So examples of perfect square numbers, that's 4, 9, 16, 25. So since this square root of 12 is equal to square root of 4 times square root of 3, then for this square root of 20, so square root of 20, that's equal to square root of 4 times square root of 5. So we can rewrite now this one as, since square root of 4, that's 2, then square root of 3, and for the square root of 4, this one also is 2, then square root of 5. So this is now our new equation. So we have 4, then this square root of 12, that's 2, so times 2, then square root of 3, then plus 4, square root of 3, then plus 4. So for this square root of 20, that's 2 square root of 5. So times 2, then square root of 5. Then simplify. So this negative 4 times 2. This one is negative 8, then square root of 3. Then plus 4 square root of 3. Then plus 4 times 2. This one is 8, then square root of 5. Then combine terms with the same radicand. So this square root of 3 and square root of 3. So we can combine these numbers. So negative 8 plus 4. Negative 8 plus 4. This one is negative 4, then copy, square root of 3, then plus, bring down, 8, square root of 5. Then for this given, so again, we need to simplify this radical first. So for square root of 20, so this one is square root of 4 times square root of 5. Then for square root of 4, this one is 2, then times the square root of 5. Then for this square root of 80, so square root of 80, this one is square root of 16 times square root of 5. Then square root of 16, this one is 4 times the square root of 5. And for this square root of 40, so square root of 40, we can rewrite this one as 4 times square root of 10. And for square root of 4, that's 2, then times the square root of 10. So this is now the new equation. So for square root of 20, that's 2 square root of 5. So 2 square root of 5, then minus 3 for the square root of 80. So this square root of 80 is 4 square root of 5, then plus 5 for square root of 40. So that's 2, then square root of 10. Then simplify. So we have this 2 square root of 5. This negative 3 times 4. That's negative 12. Then square root of 5. Then this 5 times 2. That's positive 10. Then square root of 10. Then combine the same radicand. So this square root of 5 and square root of 5. So we can combine these numbers. So 2 minus 12. 2 minus 12, this one is negative 10. Then square root of 5. Then bring down this positive 10. Then square root of 10. Then for this given, so first we need to rewrite this 6 root of 192. So the 6 root of 192. So since we have this, the 6 root of 3, so let's assume that this is one of the factor. So we have this, the 6 root of 3. And to find the other factor, we just need to divide this 192 by 3. So we have 192 divided by 3 equals that 64. So this 6 root of 192 is equal to the 6 root of 3 times the 6 root of 64. Then we need to simplify. So to get the 6 root of 64, so we have the 6 root of 64. So 6 root of 64, that's 2. So therefore, this 6 root of 192 is equal to 2 times the 6 root of 3. So we have now our new equation. So we have this negative 4, then the 6 root of 3, then minus 3, then for the 6 root of 192, that's 2, then the 6 root of 3. Then simplify, so we have negative 4, the 6 root of 3, then negative 3 times 2, this one is negative 6, then the 6 root of 3. Then combine, since we have this the same 6 root of 3, so we can combine these numbers. So we have this negative 4 minus 6, so negative 4 minus 6, this one is negative 10. Then copy this 6 root of 3. So this is how to add and subtract a radicals.